1,000 sold. It is already a hit of the day. They said it couldn't be done, but J. King proved them wrong. Now, will you choose the premiere of the Denim Lapis? Maybe it's the Brazilian green quartz that's grabbed you and won't let you go, or is it that spectacular burst, the vivacious coral that the lovely Erin is wearing? It is the first time we've ever done this, first time ever, a full gemstone bangle bracelet rather. It's a bangle bracelet that not only is designed in a specialty way, notice it's curved, it's not round, it's oval to fit your wrist perfectly, but you have a clasp that is just absolutely spectacular. Two safety clasps as well. It's hinged. Look at the size, look at the chunkiness. One beautiful solid piece here, and then here it is a true work of art. We launched this at midnight. We've already sold out of the black obsidian. Thank you for your orders there. I do want to tell you, if you want the denim lapis, we're taking final orders. So we expect the denim lapis to go next at this stage. I want to show you the rings. I have some of the rings available. The ring is coming in at $109 in sizes 5 through 12, but limited across the board. The obsidian is about to go. I am being informed on that one. There's a few earring options as well. But Jay, it all starts with, you know, the mission, which has got to be, you have 4, sometimes 5 today's specials a year. You're always looking to do something new, and that's hard.
You know, people don't realize that, you know, what goes into actually bringing a TS to you. When I can't speak for everybody else. I've been doing this for, next year it'll be 30 years I've been doing it. And I will tell you, one of the biggest challenges that you have is doing a today's special.
Yep.
Because when they say today's special, that's what they mean.
Yes.
Okay, it's gotta be, there's all kinds of boxes that it has to check for it to even be a contender. It's a big honor to actually be given a today's special. Mm. It's also, it's one of those things where you really want that so bad, yeah. And then when you get it, you go, oh, God.
What have I done?
What have I done? You know, it was one of those what have I done moments in your life. You know, it's really a challenge. And the challenge on it is, number one, having enough of that material that is color consistent where you can do the design. Number two, it has to be something unique. It has to be something very different. And one of the things I think it has to be something that you just don't see on the market. Right. And really that's what Mind Finds is all about anyway. So some of it's really easy for us to do. One of the big challenges on this, here again, not to sound like a broken record for people who've heard this, this all started about a year ago. It started with a concept, a design that I did on paper. I do, you know, there's 4 of us that design. We all work in a different way, right, on how we do it. With me, I'm very visual, so I do the design. I actually draw a design, but then when it comes to materials, that's where it gets really interesting. Sure. Because I'm very visual, so I have to see the color of the material, and then I take it from there, and then I tweak my design. Right. So I did this design, and then I went to my artist, one of my lapidarists, and said, okay, here's what I want. Of course, he just said, no way. You know, like honestly, he said, no, there's no way to do that. That's stupid. He says, yeah, I could do it. He said, I could make you one. He says, you know, do you realize how hard that's going to be? It's going to take special tooling. There's all kinds of, you know, things that are going to make that very, very difficult to do. It's a great idea. But no, you know, I don't think it'll work. So we did it anyway. Yeah. The big thing is, okay, how to make these. These are all cut from one piece, right? From a natural slab. They're all cut from the stone, okay?
James brought it over here.
Okay, like I'll show you, like in this. Okay, so I'm just showing the lapis. Now, the coral and the green quartz and the black obsidian, they're not big pieces like this. I mean, but you have to have a fairly large piece. You take the lapis in this case, you slice it up. With a lap saw, you cut it into blocks, okay? So this is what we call the plate, okay? You take the plate, they come in, you take this, he takes this, draws a template on that, the lapidarist. Then on this side, this is where I showed you, they take that template, here's where it gets a little edgy, right? So they cut this out with a very special diamond saw
Yep.
that we actually created. And this is what they call the blank. So then you have the blank. The blank is then taken and it's finished. So you can see the size of this. Do you see how much it's reduced by a good third?
For sure.
When you do that. Okay, and this is where they polish it out, they finish it out. This all has to be perfect, and all of this is done by hand. There is nothing, we have things that will hold it in place, but there's nothing where you just run that. This is all done, and they shave it a little at a time with a Dremel tool with a little diamond like blade on it, or a rotating blade. They find that out. Now, here's where the magic happens, and this is where it all comes together, and that is this finding. These findings on this right here, I can show you, okay, is this right here is something you cannot buy. That really, really makes the design. That's what makes this work. Do you hear that click?
It clicks.
Okay, you can't buy that anywhere, either the hinge or the final closure. That's something that we actually designed in-house. We build them. That is not a finding that can be purchased. We actually build those just for this project. It took us 8 months, 12 months in the process, 8 months from the time we got it approved, and we actually got a working prototype, and then we tested that prototype and got it to bring it here to you has been 8 months in the process.